Beloved, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, in my opinion, has nothing to do with politics, the left or the right. It has everything to do with a war between good and evil. Regardless of what the media tells you, the left stands for everything that is contrary to God and God's law. Sodomy, the mutilating of children, abortion, etc. Charlie Kirk was actually very much a moderate. He's being portrayed in the media as some sort of a hardcore right-winger or an alt-righter. That's not true at all. He was still trusting the system. He still was a true believer that if I can make my case, if I could sit down and have public discourse, lay out my facts, debate, that I will win people to my side. He was so much a threat to someone that they killed him for it. How much less valuable will your life be to those people that are behind this if you are far right of that? If he's not even safe, a middle-of-the-road moderate, then how safe are those of us who are hard on the right? There's a great separating that's happening right now, a great shaking of the tree. God is separating the goats from the sheep. You will be forced to take a side. There is no more sitting on the fence. There is no more dialoguing with the enemy. There is a line that's been drawn. There is good and there is evil. And you're going to have to make a decision if you want to or not. They're already calling it. They've made their decision. They chose violence. They chose blood. You know, when Christ set out the disciples to go and to evangelize the world, he told them, before you go out, you sell your cloak and you buy a sword. Now, why would he do that? People are told all the time, oh, we're supposed to be turning the other cheek. We should not be violent. And yet, to his own disciples, he told them to sell your cloak and buy a sword. Not to be an offensive attacker, but he knew that there would be dangers in the road. He knew that there would be people that would want to come and hurt them and harm them, and they had every right to protect themselves. We don't carry swords around anymore, but what's the equivalent of the sword for an American? It's an AR-15 or an AK-47, whatever you choose. I would recommend strongly to have within your reach at all times a long gun. I would recommend that you have, if you don't already, and get a concealed carry permit, and you carry 24/7. I would recommend that you put together a kit bag where if you hear of trouble or a shooting at your child's school, you hear of trouble or a shooting at your place of work, or anyone in your family is threatened, that you've already got everything figured out and you can respond to that. We've seen what waiting for the police does. We've seen active shooters where the police actually hindered families from going in and didn't do anything themselves. America has lost all faith in police. It's up to you now. You're on your own. You'll have to make your own decisions. But at least have it worked out, have it in your mind, what you will do if a situation comes like that. I don't know what the future is, but I can tell you things will escalate. This separation, this civil war that seems to be bubbling, I think is taking place. I think that there's a lot of people that have been awoken by this and that we can expect more of it. Don't go out in public unless you need to. Be careful, be aware of your surroundings, have preparations, train, shoot, have medical equipment, limit your exposure to big crowded areas. But this is the world we live in.